Hey everyone, how's it going? And welcome to my camera is not set off that well. Oh well, screw it. How's it going, everybody? It's been a little while. No, I'm just kidding. It's been like what, 2 days? So yeah, welcome to another stream. How you all? I have no idea what that was about. Okay, how are you all doing? Hope you're all having a good day, and if not, hopefully this stream can be a bit of an escape for you, for at least a short while. Hey, Wolfbit Odyssey, how you doing, buddy? Been a while. Been quite some time since we've had a chat, but how you doing? Although you got lucky when it said start now, because I actually was ready to start the stream. You just had to give me a moment because I was typing stuff to like social media to make sure that people knew that I was streaming this game. So, this stream kind of came about because first off, I saw I think it was a Nintendo Direct or something that had the trailer for RWBY Grimm Eclipse, but what I remember from the game is that I have bought this game before. Like, I bought it on Steam, and I played it for a while, and I didn't really think too much of it because I wasn't huge into like the hack and slash kind of games. So maybe now that I've played a little bit more games in this genre, I've played games like, would you count Bayonetta? I think I would count Bayonetta as a hack and slash. Like, I've played games like that recently, so I might have a greater appreciation for this kind of genre. So that's one thing. Another thing is the fact that I started rewatching the show RWBY on Amazon Prime. I did not know they had every volume up to 7, so you can watch volume 1 through 7 if you have Amazon Prime. I wish this was sponsored because I would ask for my money. But yeah, so that is a thing you can do, and I have been enjoying it. I remember Volume 1 being pretty scuffed, but it's still very appealing. What are we playing? We're playing a hack and slash game called RWBY Grimm Eclipse. It's based off of the Rooster Teeth show of the same name. Also, if it seems like I'm having difficulty speaking, I bit the hell out of my tongue yesterday, and it feels swollen, so that's going to be fun to commentate with. So if it seems like I'm having difficulty enunciating, that's the problem. Butler, how's it going? See you in the chat. How you doing? So yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing today. Also, new video coming out tomorrow. It's going to be on Sonic Omens. I know I've teased this video a couple times. It's ready. It's already out to those who are Twitch subs and who are channel members on YouTube. Like, they have the video already. It'll be releasing tomorrow for everyone else, and then I will get straight to work on Sonic 3 and Knuckles without defeating a Badnik through Knuckles' route. So I'll be taking care of that one after I get like maybe one day off or something, you know. Oh crap, wait, no, I probably wouldn't even have that. Well, my day off will probably be Saturday then, because I'll go straight to work on that video then. Write out a good script, hopefully, or write out a competent script. I think the one for the original Sonic 3 Knuckles was not great. Looking back on it, it wasn't that great. So I will be working on that video as soon as I can, so probably tomorrow. I'll spend most of my day doing that, and then do the voiceover after tomorrow. After we do the Sonic Saturday stream. Which, by the way, Sonic Saturdays, I'm just going to do Sonic Adventure. Next week, I might do something on YouTube that is related to Team Sonic Racing. So I might put out a post or some kind of video announcing it that I'll be streaming on YouTube and doing some Team Sonic Racing on Nintendo Switch, because I figured that would be easier to get than a PC stream. Didn't get a lot of PC players the last time, plus it's a little finicky on my computer. So I figured play it on the Switch, be able to look at the chat, be able to make sure everything's going right. Butler, I'm doing pretty good. Woke up, finished the video, uploaded it, got it all ready for people who have that early access. So they have it. It'll be out tomorrow for everyone else. I just need to come up with a title and a and a thumbnail. I don't have those ready for it because that video took like 2 days longer to finish than it should have, because I had to keep going back and recording stuff, and I finally uninstalled Sonic Omens from my computer. I no longer want that on my computer because I had to keep going back for footage, and now I'm done with it. I don't need to go back to it. If I ever need footage, I'll refer to what I currently have, and I'll just put that on like my Google Drive or on a hard drive, or oops, sorry, I bumped the wire. I'll put it on a Google Drive or a hard drive or whatever. So yeah. Out of curiosity, anybody seen RWBY? the Rooster Teeth web show kind of thing. I think it's treated more like an actual show than just like a web series, kind of. But, you know, has anyone seen it? Or anyone familiar with it? No? Okay, well then, guess we're gonna be learning guess we'll be learning a little bit about it, because I hear there's stuff that's from more recent episodes that I've never seen. So yeah, always good to have Sonic Omens B-roll. Yeah, because I don't want to return to it. From like everything I've said about it, like it's obvious that I did not enjoy it, but I have a lot more to say about it. Thankfully, it's gonna be all said in that video. I'm gonna lay it all out there. So yeah. Hey, Spicy Tails boy, how's it going? Time to immediately lurk. It's all good. We appreciate lurkers. So, gonna get a couple things out of the way before we start. So, this is gonna sound like a lot of other kinds of streams that I've done, but I want to give a huge shout out to Aspire Media for providing a code for the game. And just a bit of a disclaimer, no money was, oh, that we weren't giving you a headache. Okay. Anyways, let me get back to my disclaimer. So yeah, no money was exchanged in the, for like doing the stream or anything. I mean, anything I say is just going to be anything that I observe. But yeah, I do have a little bit of history with this game. I've played it on PC, though I believe at the time it was not properly it wasn't well optimized at that point. So just getting that all out there. So Aspire Media and Rooster Teeth, thank you so much for the code. And just know that that's not going to influence how I feel about the game. So we'll just go through it as we go along. Also, Spicy Tails boy, yeah, go ahead and take care of that headache, because it's not fun to have. So right now I'm gonna cut the music and I'm gonna get straight into the game. And I'm also hoping the music in this I'm hoping the music in the game doesn't get me some kind of like copyright issues, because that's a potential problem. So we'll see. I didn't need that, but okay. The original came out on PC. This one's being ported to the Switch, and it comes with all of the DLC that was originally involved. If there's any copyrighted music, I'm cutting it, because I'm going to have to. Oh, that's pretty cool. That has to be new art, because I've never seen it before. So you have RWBY on the bottom, Blake on the left, Weiss on the right, and Yang up top. And then you have some of the creatures of what is it, Grimm, on the top left-hand corner. And it seems like it's gonna take a little bit to load. Oh, okay, I'm seeing the loading screen. It's being obstructed by something, so yeah. I do like the character art. It's pretty nice. This is awkward. You already like what you see, especially to the left? Okay, then. Ooh, that is not promising. So, this game actually had... Register my game? What the hell is register my game for? I'll take care of that another time. So, the game actually has local and online multiplayer, so if I somehow knew somebody who had the Switch version as well, we could play at the same time. What are my settings? Invert, sensitivity, subtitles. We'll turn subtitles on just so that way we can all we know what's being said. Then we'll go right into the single player. Something's amiss in Emerald Forest. We need boots on the ground to investigate. So this will be interesting. So in this one, I get a selection of 8 characters rather than 4. When you bought the game standalone, you get Team RWBY, which is RWBY, Weiss, Blake, and Yang. But with the definitive edition, you get all the other DLC characters, which is technically just the other team in the show, which is Team Juniper. Jean, Nora, Pyrrha, and Ren. Which, she is crazy in the show. She's hilarious. Also her. She's crazy and hilarious. Well, just hilarious. And you actually get different outfits for them. Oh, that looks pretty sick. Freaking power armor. That's, I believe that's volume 6 or 7. I know nothing about it. I'm sorry, I'm not caught up. Emerald Dude, is that a reference? Oh no, it's a Sonic reference. So this is from the original, the first 3 seasons or volumes, whatever volume season. I'm gonna use that interchangeably. This is everything on the 4th one, so it might be a little spoiler territory if you look at the designs closely. Time skip? Oh, right. Oh yeah, that is some that's a volume 2 thing. That's pretty funny. Yeah. So the time skip gets a little spoiler-y. So yeah, I am gonna play, you know, I'll play a little bit as RWBY. I like the Atlas Arc stuff. It looks pretty sick. Also the power armor. I don't know. We'll go classic design for now. And I'll play a normal difficulty because that's how I tend to play my video games. And okay then. Not exactly the most appealing grass. I mean, those are like Minecraft cubes for, or Minecraft squares for shadow texture. Look at these shadow textures. Hold on. What is this shadow texture? Or what are these shadows? Oh, this is going to be a fun day. Hopefully the DMCA truck doesn't come after me.
Let's get him.
Oh, that was cool. That didn't look too difficult. All right, the whole thing is that most of them have can I? There's no way to target them, is there? Anyways, for some of them, their weapons are basically guns. Aura is your life, which I'm losing too much of it at once. And I missed that attack completely.
Yeah, we win!
Nice work, students. As you know, we've been having some trouble with the security network in this area. We need boots on the ground to investigate. That means you, team, onward!
Okay. Worse than OOT. It's not great. I could really use some Z targeting. Oh, I got an artifact.
Look what
Sweet.
I found.
So I haven't actually played Grimm Eclipse in a while. I think this looks better than the original. It's been too long, though. There is a lot of. Watch. Gotta wait for something to kind of start disappearing. So if you look at the top left-hand corner of the screen, see how like stuff kind of just not really pops in, but kind of like. I don't really even pop in. I forgot what it's called. I don't know the actual terms for it. So stuff like that will be happening if it's too far in the distance, because I guess it's to get it to run at a somewhat constant frame rate. I think this is. I feel like the animations are 60 and the game is trying 60, which, I mean, you know what? I have an appreciation for that. The fact that there's effort. I don't know this music, so I'm just gonna let it play. We getting banned today, everyone. I actually don't know. I don't think we will, because if it just DMCA's me for one, that's just one. Oh God. I think it's just stock music. Or whatever. That did not do a lot of damage. Hell yeah, we getting banned today. I can go over here, but I want to see what's over here. Because I remember some of the music from the show is actually in the original. I don't know if it gets. Wow, that is so weird. Look at this. So we get our pixelated shadows. We get that, but as we get closer, the shadows just kind of coming to existence. That is so weird. It's not winning. Look at the textures on it. Wow. It's not winning any points, but whatever. We're going with it. Yeah, that is pretty whack.
Wow. I wonder if Dr. Oobleck knows about this place.
Ah, yes.
I wish there was more like
Forest is
free roaming
filled with ruins
in
of
this.
ancient kingdoms. Keep an eye out for artifacts. Dr. Oobleck is always looking to expand Beacon's collection.
Ooh, got the other one. So I might as well just talk about the first volume. I think it's like one of the major things they have to do is as like a test to get into Beacon Academy, which is their school, to basically become hunters and huntresses. They had to go in groups of 2 and get an artifact from like some ruins. So that's why it looks very familiar to me. It's like, oh, I remember this. So yeah, it's kind of trippy. Beowulf. Oh, one of these things. All right, let's go. Screw you and your blocking. I. Oh shoot, I'm dying. I am legitimately dying. Oh yeah. Oh! I got auto regen. I mean, it seems a little basic for a hack and slash. That didn't help. Oh god. I need to back up, otherwise I am going to die. This game is in desperate need of some kind of targeting system. Hey, Jack, how's it going? According to Twitch, I am playing Just Chatting. Ah, that's close enough. Let me fix that real quick. I'm hitting that twice to make sure it accurately changes to what I'm doing. Alright, it should be fixed by now. If not, then I'll come back to it in a bit. I'm gonna play some 5D chess with multi-dimensional time travelers. Okay. Playing anime game with pixel shadows. I mean, dude, look at these pixel shadows. That's a Switch game, alright. But hold on, here's the thing. Look at Ruby's shadow and look at the shadow of this giant rock. Actually, no, it's still pretty pixelated, but it's not very appealing. I'll say that. It is horrific. Runs the same after 5 years on technically weaker hardware. I could probably play this on PC and get like a better frame rate, I guess. I wonder if it ever got mod support for like improving textures and stuff. I feel like that would be something that like fans would want to do. I'm gonna back up from the mic a little bit. Please tell me it's at least in demo. This is a full release, re-release actually. So this game came out on PC a couple of years ago. I was one of the at the time. Oh, oh, I can add to my attacks. Let's go general. At 1 point, so. Oh, these are challenges. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. So what am I up? I have a point. I don't know if I want to use it on this. That's for a team attack, and I don't really have a team with me. We'll try this one. Oh, crap. I could have done it for... Can I undo? Well, guess not. All right, let's keep going. So... I mean, from the looks of it, it looks like I'm playing on low set. That is the smoothest rock I've ever seen. Okay, let's keep going. Anime game. What's this? This is RWBY Grimm Eclipse. It's based on the Rooster Teeth show. It's a do I have to destroy this?
Some sort of foreign object.
Oh, I have to defend it. Okay. It's based on the Rooster Teeth show. It's a hack and slash game, but this is something.
Loaded and your mustache waxes stone. This could get
Oh, okay. That all right. I'm cool with it. This is cool. So you automatically aim your gun at whatever is nearby. By the way, almost everybody's weapon in this game is also part gun. Ow, ow. Oh, neat.
Students, we're a quarter of the way there. Keep up.
Looks like 480 very low. Oh, what the Wow, that happened. Okay. Wait, whoa, hold on, what? I gotta do this all over again. What was that? I have to do the entire thing again. We're going with, we'll go Atlas Arc Yang. Actually, no, that's just I just remembered. If you do that, you gotta go, Oh no. Oh, I just replay from where I left off. Okay, got it. I thought I had to redo the whole thing. Have I been enjoying the show? I haven't seen much recently, but only because I just finished Volume 1 and I started Volume 2. I already know I'm going to enjoy it, so it's only really going to mean a lot until it's only going to like get a different answer out of me once I start getting into Volume 3. By the way, Noah, how's it going? How you doing today? Oh God. Oh, that makes things easier. I know the control center is under attack. I can't do too much about it because... Ow. Jackass. Okay. Game has no spoilers, so you're good to go. It has a little bit of... It has some spoilers if you know where to look. Oh shoot, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Oh, shoot. You might have some stuff that only makes sense after. No, there's they added all of the DLC in there, and they have like well, as you can tell, I'm using her Volume 4 her Volume 4 outfit, so it does have stuff going up to that. It also has a thing called Power Armor, which I know nothing about, so. Dang, I was hoping to get that last shot off. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Okay. They're just following me, they're just following me, they're just following me. We're good. Ow. That's just about... Do it! Okay. Oh crap, there's one more wave, one more wave. Oh geez. Damn it. Take that. Okay. Oh, okay, I gotta run. I think this came out on Xbox One as well a couple of years ago, so I remember that. I just never bought it. There was one more, I saw it. Okay. I hope that's it. That should be it. Okay. Yeah, the DLC. Where'd it go? Oh. Yeah, so it's one of those that, there is that...
Hold on just a little longer. We're almost finished.
I can't upgrade here. It's like, there is spoiler content, but you kind of have to look, you kind of have to go out of your way to look for it. Alright, that should do it. What? That's not what I meant. Okay. Okay. We're good. Remain calm, everyone. Oh shoot, that's not what I want. Might have some... Oh, right. Okay. I took care of them. I did it.
I'll get some of our staff to see if they can find out anything about this.
Yo-Yo Fox Games, thank you so much for following. Sorry I missed your message. Sorry I missed the notification. But I did it. That's 0. We both know that's a lie game. You don't have to sugarcoat that one for me. I died once. Oh, I can do that with my skill. Oh, so if I use my skill points, but I want to change how I spec my character, I can just go back and change it. That's kind of cool. All right, we'll play as a different character. We'll go as... There we go. Her thing is that she does have guns. It's just... game audio? Game audio. Where's the voices? I hear voices in my head, but I'm hearing the music a little louder. This is interesting. I don't think the music was this loud before. Also, is it just me, or is Yang's hair like a little darker than you would expect? Can't watch any of this sucks. Video will not play for me at all. No video, no audio. Just chat working. That is so weird. It's a shame that it doesn't work. Sorry about that. There was nothing in those. I feel betrayed. When you can't hear the words. Yeah, it's such an SA2 moment. Especially like the Steam port. Actually, no, the Steam port, you can actually mod it where it improves the audio balance a little bit, but not by a whole lot. Do I get all of her? Okay, so that does work character to character. I can't get over those shadows. What is that? Is that like an Atari character right there? Oh, it changed camera angles on me. I was like, why am I like moving the camera differently? Or why am I zooming out differently? The game changed camera angles on me, or it was moving the camera for me. Yeah, look, see, I'm it's almost like Pitfall Harry had like longer hair. See? Just gotta climb the ropes, and you gotta jump over the scorpions, avoid the alligators. Pitfall is a good game. It's fun.
While it's spinning, dodge out of the way. Be disoriented after it passes you. That's when you strike.
Oh, her moves are cooler. I just punched him into nothing. Oh, shoot. Oh, that ultimate needs to be a little bit larger. Oh, shit. I had punched the crap out of... Oh, God, there's two. Oh, my God. Oh, that worked.
That's how it's done.
I only ever played Pitfall, the one that's like the Avengers beat 'em up. Forgot what it's called. It was in the circus area. I don't know anything outside of the first game and the Mayan Adventure on Super Nintendo and Genesis and PC, because the Mayan Adventure is probably one of my favorite Pitfall games. It was just so cool, and it has the original Pitfall in it in like the 3rd level, I believe. Gotta stream that one day, but that game is hard. Gonna look it up. All right, cool. So yeah, she punches them with. She's got like a gun for her gauntlets, and it's great. I believe it's called the Embers. I forgot the last part of it, but it was that, and also just her attitude, and it's like kind of made her one of my favorite characters. Do I have any upgrades? Not yet. Ultimate pull. Oh, I can shoot 4 missiles. Oh, that seems overpowered. I like that. Quake. Oh, I need the improved Quake. Okay. Aura recovers much faster. You know what? I might actually need that. So if I get 2 points for my upgrade, I'm gonna invest in that.
I know it's a stretch, but maybe operate that mechanism to extend the bridge.
Game is pretty empty. Oh God.
It worked! And seemed to attract some grip.
That doesn't work very well. That's way too short of a radius. I really wish it affected like power more than anything else, because that's a short radius. Ow. There we go. Oh, it's kind of old. Avengers Ultimate Alliance. Oh, okay. Seems a little mindless at times. Something I'm getting out of this. Oh, that worked. Okay, so they have to be really close for me for these ones to work. Oh God, these are the shoot. That's going to kill me. Shoot, I'm going way too... They hit so hard. Shoot. This might be my only strategy. Yeah, it might be my only strategy against them. It is literally just... Oh, shoot. I let it slip. I let it slip. That didn't work. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe that didn't work.
Jeez, take your time, why don't you?
That's not safe. God, that one's so satisfying. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay.
Did that tickle? Did that tickle?
There's still more.
Did that tickle?
Oh, shit. Okay, okay. Okay. It's okay. We got this. We got this. That's it. Oh my god. That took a while to go through. Okay, let's see. It's a top-down 3D beat 'em up that you play on PS3. It's kind of old, so the part I'm talking about is circus level after like a pinball section, an arcade machine out there in the open. Basically, you play it until it rescues the person inside. I think it's literally the same except for your current player in the game. Oh, okay. So I have 1 point only. I think I want to wait until I get the aura regeneration because I feel like I could work really well with that. Oh god, this is actual... Oh, well, we're getting banned today, boys. I know exactly what music this is. How do I... No, I need to turn that down. How do I turn it down? Sorry. We can have it down, but we can't have it playing. Hey, I always like games that have like little references to previous titles. But yeah, we can't do that. That's way too risky here on Twitch. Like, I played for a little bit and I instantly recognized it. I was like, oh god, that's the music for Volume 2. I only know that because it's my favorite theme so far. There's also a really good cover on it. Oh, shit. Okay. I would love to let the music continue playing at the volume it was, but that's too risky today. Oh, uppercut. She's my favorite character in the show. Okay, I actually have my... Perfect. Now I can just... Now my aura can recover a lot faster. Yeah, don't want to do that. Maybe if I was playing like on the Discord server, I'd just let the music play because it's like a lot of the intros are they're straight up bangers. They're great. Just it was a little too risky. Thanks, Twitch. Yeah, thanks, Twitch, for ignoring copyright issues and making it our problem. And also streamers who just kind of kept doing it.
Found a thingy.
Blame all of them. How much experience do I need until I level up again? Wait. No, I'm only level 3. Dang it. Does not tell me. I'm trying get as much experience as I can. Yeah, like I'm surprised I didn't get in any trouble with the Star Wars stuff because on YouTube I got claims for it. I can still kind of hear it, but whatever. I'll let it go.
Just as I thought. More sabotage from our friend with the symbol. But those cages.
It's a shame because the music is so good. Oh god, what is that performance?
I don't like the looks of this.
That frame rate just dropped.
For now, let's just focus on the objective. Defend that control center while I undo.
Yeah, if I was intentionally playing it, well, technically, I guess I was intentionally playing it because that's why I'm streaming so I can play the game. Like, I'm playing the game, so I guess someone could argue that I'm intentionally playing the music because it's in the game. Oh, I hate it. Trust me. I hate it. That move is so cool. I didn't know it was gonna play. I knew it was gonna play at some point. I just don't know I just never knew exactly when. Like I said, it's a shame because the music in this game is from the show, and the music in the show is really good. Like the battle music. I know it's under attack. Give me like a couple seconds.
Halfway point, team.
Okay. Okay. Take care of this last one. I know it's under attack. I'm only one person.
Hold on just a little longer. We're almost finished.
This was actually, believe it or not, this is actually a lot easier. How many more are there? Okay. Holy crap. That took such a long time.
Oh, I've just received a report. That's right.
What do I do with these
The
things?
symbol we've been seeing belongs to Merlo Industries, an old research and development corporation. Far beyond your time.
I can get behind a chick who can beat the ever-living shit out of things. That's pretty much that's pretty much everyone in this. It's just that, I mean, she has gauntlets that are pretty much guns. I think that's like the coolest shit ever. So that's why she's my favorite character. Also, she makes bad puns. That's another winner.
I've never been one for riddles in history. More of a man of action, if I do say so myself. But
That dialogue just skip? Yeah, it did. Okay. Even better. Terrible puns are great. Absolutely. I agree. Anyone who doesn't agree, I don't know what to say to you. Like, there's nothing I'm going to say that will convince you otherwise. But, you know, it's a shame you can't have fun. I'd play as another character, but I just want to keep going as her. But I want to show off more characters. We also have Blake and Weiss. Goes Blake. So this is Blake. There's I just got a tweet from Red Hot Sonic. It's like, I'm streaming. Did you see my notification? Is like, yes, I did. Yeah, pretty much. All right, well, you got the gist of it. She's basically a cat girl. Cat girl ninja, which I can also get behind that. That's pretty sick. Dr. Oobleck is someone who's just way too addicted to coffee. That's no.
Great. Mountain Glen.
I don't think so. No, it's not. Okay, I was like, wait, what are you talking about? No, that's just the back of her. That's just like the back of her. What do you call it? The black part of her her outfit. I was wondering what you were talking about. I was like, oh, okay. No, it's not. Oh my god, her attacks are much better. Why haven't I been playing as her this whole time? Oh, well, can't make fun of the... Her moves are so much cooler. Oh my god, her moves are so much cooler. What the hell? And she even she gets out of the way. That's actually incredibly useful. What the fuck? Her moves are fucking awesome. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Anyways, what I was saying. Textures in, textures out. Textures in, textures out. Textures in, textures out. It's mostly the brick. Brick goes in, brick goes out. Brick goes in, brick goes out. Okay, thought I'd want to try that for a little bit. Wow. Okay. Well, I have a new favorite character to play as. Damn, that's pretty sick. Actually, I just realized, how is it that I have not liked this character anymore? She is literally dual wielding a sword and a piece of... I legitimately don't know what she's holding. Okay, game's zooming in a lot. Oh. Oh, thanks, game. Game was zooming in to show me. I can't make out what that is. Yeah, she's dual wielding. I don't know why. Like, dual wielding characters are some of my favorites. I don't know why I haven't really thought about that. I guess maybe it's something for much later in the show that I haven't seen yet.
What is this thing?
I should have gone to like the power armor or something, show off like a different one. I'll do that for the next character. I know I'm supposed to be playing as the same character so that I can level them up, but that's an invisible wall. Okay. But I just want to show off what I can. Wow. I need to show this to Twip. He would have a fucking field day with the graphics. Knuckles dual wields fist, so why not like him? That's not dual wielding. He's not holding a weapon. That's also why I preferred Yang. She punched everything to death, and then she can basically punch bullets into things. So, you know, it was pretty sick. So kind of like Knuckles in a way, if you really want to like bring it back to Sonic. Dual wielding gloves. He's wearing gloves. He's not holding them. Dual wielding is like holding two weapons. I mean, I get it. His hands are What the hell was that? I got stuck here. Well, you got a little up closer with her. Cool. I don't like the phrasing of that.
Activate the switch to open the lock. I hope it still works. It looks a little rusty.
I will say, it's a shame that this game looks so empty. It would have been interesting if there was like people running or going around. Actually, no, this place is kind of destroyed, but if there was like random people kind of just hanging around, but it just seems like empty wastelands full of with monsters in it.
Huh. Look at this.
Like something to show that there's some kind of sign of life, or that there's just like enemies, just like the monsters of Grimm. Like some of them are just kind of sitting around. Be interesting, but I guess we're not getting another wave. I hit A. Holy shit, it just spawned right in front of me. What the fuck?
Gets him everywhere.
Ow. One of 5? Holy, what the?
Didn't see me.
I got leveled in just 2 hits. What the fuck? I don't think I added anything to her abilities, so I think I can just go back. Yeah, I only had 1 point, so I can't really add it to anything. Ultimate pull, I guess. Her ranged attack. Everything else takes like 2 points. These are like your general ones. I'll add to this. I got leveled in 2 hits. What the shit?
I hope it still works. It looks a little rusty.
Oh, wow.
What is this thing?
Oh, that's cool. All right, we got to do a 5-wave challenge. Let's go. Oh. Okay.
You didn't see me, did you?
Yeah, it's pretty much an abandoned city kind of thing. Ah. Why do I have so little health? Wave 1 of 5. Holy shit. This is going to take some time. Okay. Her attack is extremely useful, like her gun ability. Holy crap. That is actually legitimately, that's like probably the best one. Oh, game's dropping in. Okay. Oh, okay. Holy shit, that does so much damage. Oh, that's not making things any better. Holy shit, I almost walked right into that. All right, got it. Crisis City. No, there's not enough red for that. Okay. I want every monster to just follow me. This is like my tactic. Just shit.
Enemy down.
That's my strategy.
Nice monster.
Just shoot him. Okay, I'm guessing this. Ow. Shit. Oh my god. Oh, that's not good. How does that keep happening? Fuck, there's another one.
strike from the shadows.
Ow. Look how hard they hit, though. I tried dodging that one.
Monster.
Holy shit. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. Oh, and I only have one more point, so I can't do a whole lot. I don't think that's gonna work here. I might have just made a mistake, but we'll see when we get to that point. This doesn't look very good. City rubble is probably not the best look of it, because you could literally make the... Like, this is the blurriest, smeariest thing I've ever seen. On a Switch game. This is probably, like, not a great looking game. And slightly better now. Yes, now that they're all out of the way. It's a shame because the character designs are, well, I mean, they're great. I really like the character designs, and I think the, shit. Grab this. There's nothing in there. All right, let's fight this one. Let's go. I think your problem is weather or other environmental issue. What are you talking about? I feel like I missed something. Oh, I can actually charge my attack and get something useful out of it. That's cool. Oh, for your connection to the stream. Okay, gotcha. Now, it just took me a moment to realize that. Sorry. I had to think about that one for a second. Something tells me I'm going to have to defend something from a wave of enemies. We'll see about that. So, okay. I think what I'll do is after this, hop into, see if I can get into the online multiplayer. I doubt there are people playing it right now, but it's always, you know, worth a shot. The multiplayer is just co-op. Basically, I think you can actually power level yourself through this if you have people who are at a higher level. So I think I did that in the original game. And it got ridiculous. Like, I got ridiculously strong through the whole thing. Also, I can go through this and hide in my little fort. This is my little rubble fort. So we'll see if I can get that. If I could do that. It'd be pretty entertaining. I just want excuses to jump.
I can't believe how well it withstood the years. A shame still. Dr. Malone would have never let something like this hinder the progress of his work. I can only imagine what we'll find. Oh dear! Watch out, team! The treasure hunt will have to wait until you kill those Grimm.
This is actually a lot better than trying to get a combo on something. Oh, there's just... Oh, shit, there's another... What the fuck? This thing's bigger. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It hits so hard. Oh, I am not going to get around this very easily. I think this is meant for me to, like, go in with my character fully leveled up, so this is not going to end well for me.
Better and better.
Alright, it's kind of working. It's just taking a while. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, can't do that. Holy crap. Wow. Why am I just walking? Oh, okay. Oh, boy. Also, that was rough. That was so rough at that point. Holy crap. I did not think that was going to be as difficult. Or as... I didn't think it was going to take as long to get through that as I originally thought. So I can exit the game and go... see if I can get into some online multiplayer. That was weird. I just pressed the A button. It seemed like I pressed it twice, but I didn't. Not surprised. What's my rank? Oh, okay. See if I can get into an online game. What? All right, let's go into a game. It's probably going to put us as... I'm going to go as... go Pyrrha. Oh, actually, no. You know what? They're going to expect me to be a little competent, so I'll go as Blake. I only have 4 chapters, so... We'll just go in. 2 players, why not? 2 players online. Blake and Ruby, let's... I'm gonna refund my character stuff. Okay. See how the online works. Seems fine.
Get down to business.
All right, we got somebody joining the fight. Cool. This is more like... Oh, geez. Oh my god, that's a lot. Hey, we got a full party. Sweet. I like this.
Another battle won.
Nice work, students.
This is pretty good.
As you know, we've been having some trouble with the security network in this area. We need boots
Where's our
on the ground to investigate.
our next player?
That means you, team, onward.
We should have a fourth member, unless they're still picking their player. Now we get to see what the game's like with multiplayer. Hey, sweet. Only this had voice chat that's through something that isn't complete garbage. It actually goes through the game pretty fast. Man, we just breezed through the game. Oh god, what the hell was that? Oh, I had a 57 hit combo without taking damage. That's pretty... Alright, now I get what the combo meter on top of her life bar is. I really wanted the Weiss player to actually
Perfect form.
to knock him out. This game's going a lot faster now.
Both these.
Ah, yes, the Emerald Forest is filled with ruins of ancient kingdoms. Keep an eye out for artifacts. Dr. Oobleck is always looking to expand Beacon's collection.
Somebody's a level 1 and they're joining us, so they're just gonna get a heck of a... They're gonna get a pretty good, like, experience boost. Anymore. It just seems a little mindless. I think... Oh, hey Nyan, how's it going? Tell Dave I said hi. I'm playing anime game, kinda. Not really anime, but sort of.
Inside that cave.
And,
Look, and maybe we can discover what the problem is.
hey, level 2, let's go. Don't go to the artifact yet, dingus. Okay. I'm playing as the cat girl of the group. who has freaking awesome abilities. I don't know why Discord went through a design to become simplistic. I don't think it's I don't like the new logo for Discord. I think it's really weird looking. I could just be nitpicking. Because honestly, does it really matter? It's still Discord. It's still gonna have its issues, and it's still gonna be. Did we just win? Oh no, wait, no. We have to fight the wave.
Some sort of foreign object.
Hey Dave, how's it going, buddy?
Seen that symbol.
How you doing?
Never mind
Just
that.
playing some
Send the control
RWBY
center while I undo the
on
damage.
Switch.
Make sure your weapons are
I'm actually
loaded.
playing it online,
Mustache
so
wax is stowed.
that's interesting.
This could get there.
Use a bit better Discord theme. I don't. I really don't care about the better Discord thing. There, we finished the first wave. That actually takes a lot. I feel like it's the same amount of enemies, though. Maybe a few more. It's a little, the game's a little for a hack and slash, it's kind of mindless. Like, I don't really need to be fully paying attention to know what I'm doing. I just have to fight him from like a distance, and I can stun all of them. It's freaking wild.
That's what teammates are for. Thanks, friend.
I'm gonna stun everything. So look how many enemies I'm stunning at once. Oh my god, I just killed all of them at once. I don't know what challenges I'm unlocking, but it seems like I'm doing something good.
I knew you had my back.
Did we do it? I think we did it. Upgrade. I only have 1 point. That's not going to go towards anything. One more wave to go. Holy crap.
We're almost finished.
Yeah, this was on Steam like a couple years ago. It got a re-release on Switch, and I don't know what else it's re-released on because I only paid attention to the Switch version.
Aw, you're the bestest teammate ever.
I got her.
Thank you.
Should be close to the end of it. Oh, our Weiss player just completely stopped playing the game. I gotta run. I gotta run. Dang. Got a Weiss player not doing anything, and that means I'm gonna have to like fight them all from a distance. Oh, jeez. Oh no. Come on. Shit. Oh no. Yeah, I think we're gonna fail. Just get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Hate that. Oh god. Thank god my recovery is a lot shorter.
Enemy down.
Bravo,
Thank
team,
God.
Bravo. The security network is
Holy shit.
shipshape once again. I'll get some of our staff
That the
to
idea
see
that
if
all the
we can
rabbits
find out
belong to the
anything
moon.
about this symbol.
That all rabbits
Excellent
belong to the
work.
moon? I have no idea what you're talking about. I remember buying this from a friend as a gift. How smelly is Dave? I wouldn't know. I've never been around him. I had to come in clutch. That's a nightmare to oh, I'm backing out of this one. I'd rather go solo. To the RWBY player, thank you. To the Weiss player, go away. Game, I want to leave. Game, I want to leave. Let me out. How do I get out? I believe we're experiencing some technical difficulties. The game refuses to let me go. Uh, haven't I heard of the rabbit on the moon? The only thing I can think of when it comes to like rabbits in moon, like rabbit on the moon or rabbit as the moon or something like that, that just sounds like a thing from To the Moon. That's like the closest thing I can get it to, but that's it. We got some technical difficulties here. I can't get out of the freaking lobby. Are you sure I want to exit the game? Answer is yes. Please let me go. This game's available on Nintendo Switch for $30. So if you wish to purchase this title, I recommend waiting for an update. No, I don't want this player on my team. That was great. That was wonderful. I wonder, do we have one? Well, no, version 11.1.2R. I've got questions now. Had some technical difficulties, not on my end.
Oh, yeah.
It just so happened that the game refused to let me go. I don't want to team with that person. They were not very great to be around. So, ugh. I will play as one more character to kind of wrap up the stream, kind of have an idea of how the whole thing works. Just going to do it just for the sake of, I showed off RWBY, I showed off Blake, I showed off Yang, but I never showed off Weiss. We did have a Weiss player on our team, but she was not great. So I'll show off Weiss to kind of wrap things up. Wow, it's only an hour and a half. Huh, okay. Thankfully, the next stream will be a lot longer because it's going to be Sonic Adventure, so. But wow. So that proves the game is a little bit faster when you play in a group, but it's not doing a whole lot. I might just continue playing this on my own time and see how long it takes to beat the game as one character, and I'm going to be playing as Blake the whole time because her moveset is legitimately the best. She can attack from a range and it stuns enemies that are attacked by that wave. So we're going to stick to single player. We're going to go to below the surface. And since it really doesn't matter which character I'm playing as much as I would prefer to play as Blake, we got to show off Weiss a little bit. So that's what I will be doing. And I have not seen the power armor because I have no context to what that is. I believe that's a volume 7 thing. We're going to show it off anyways because why not? So this is Weiss. So Atlas Arc, power armor. Wait, did I show off anybody? No, I showed off nobody in power armor. Okay. There's also time skip, which is... I'm not familiar with time skip. Oh no, that's volume 4. This is... I don't know which... Wait, they're both... Oh, okay. Then they have like stuff from like outside of like fighting. So we're gonna go with... No, power armor. There we go.
Students, report in!
We're okay, Dr. Ublek.
Ah, thank goodness. I'm afraid you're now in Mountain Glen subterranean level. This area has become more dangerous.
Stab.
Since visit.
She gets to poke him. Her ability is that, I guess... Oh, okay. Her ability is that she gets to poke things. Nah, her thing is like using ice. That's her whole thing. This is quite the... I feel like I'm using like a mod of a game. Oh, we'll see. The power armor is pretty sick. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I'm playing a mod of the game where the textures are super smooth, but everything else is like somewhat decent. Like the character models are okay enough. They're passable for Nintendo Switch. I don't know what's going on with this though. It's so bizarre. So we're gonna go through one more level, and then we'll wrap things up for now. Oh, that's cool. Kind of just does the dash like that. Oh, can't take one of those. But we do have an artifact.
That.
Downside is that I have to make sure that she gets an upgrade for her health or her regeneration, which is like the slowest thing for right now.
Let's not waste any time.
I'm grabbing as much of the experience, little experience things as I can. Oh, that's fun. That's just powerful. It's like
What do we have
there's
here?
an idea here for a fun hack and slash, and it's such a good idea, but extremely linear areas. You really don't see a lot of like the world, and the world itself doesn't look great. I mean, look at this. That's the lighting is unusual. So, like, there's ideas here for a fun game. It's just whether or not you want to deal with. Her attacks were pretty good. Her attack is not bad. Oh, that's good. That has a longer range than Yang's attack. Also, there's nothing really stopping me from just hitting them instead of, like, hitting the button prompt. There really isn't much doing that aside from, like, the stronger enemies who just obliterate me with one hit. Gotta be something up here, is there? Doesn't appear so. Okay. Oh, God! Those are explosive. Good to know. Finding new enemy types, and I don't like them. I can see underneath this whole thing. Like, I legitimately saw underneath that, and I
What
don't...
was that thing?
It appeared to be a creature of Grimm, but modified, mutated. This will require further study. It's fascinating. Very, very troubling. Excellent work, team.
No
Yeah.
match for me.
Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh my god, there's more to fight. Holy. Could have kept playing it. I should have kept playing as Blake. Yeah, her moveset is not ideal.
No match for me.
Finding it to be more difficult to use her attacks
You should
over
be able to
someone
reach
else.
access through these doors. Just turn the power back on so we can open them up.
I'll take that because it seems like I've been in a bad situation this whole time. That looks like I can go in there. Why are there areas that don't look patched up or anything? Like how all these look closed. Like I can go. It looks like I can go in here, but there's an invisible wall. That one, thankfully, there's something blocking it. But it's so bizarre. So yeah. Oh, let me guess. A wave of 4. Crap.
Oh dear. That is a bomb. And a very large bomb at that. Who would booby trap this place? Give me a moment. Okay, team. Physically tampering with this device, or the card it's attached to, could possibly trigger an explosion. Luckily, these tracks lead to a deep chasm and an underground river. But with the way the device is rigged, we're going to have to power the card's engine. Gather as many nearby dust crystals as you can find. Time is of the essence, but remember, remain calm. Right. Forget that. Just hurry.
No, I can't use this one. Shit.
Ah, the card is out of fuel. Grab more dust crystals.
That was textbook 4.
Thankfully, I move faster than everything.
Ah, that card seems to have run out of fuel.
Shit. I don't like this part. How is there no fuel? This is ridiculous. Let's just basically do this fetch quest.
Almost perfect.
Son of a bitch.
You're halfway there. Keep going. Ah, the card is out of fuel. Grab more dust crystals.
I don't like this situation I put myself in.
Ah, the cart is out of fuel. Grab more
I'm so glad I'm close to this. This is ridiculous. I have a fear of death if I attempt to fight all of them. So I'm just going to try and complete the mission.
Ah, the cart is out of fuel. Grab more dust crystals. Ah, you're almost there. Oh, it's gonna be close. Ah, the cart is out of fuel. Grab more dust crystals.
I think that's it. I think I did it. Holy shit. That was a journey.
Well, I'm glad everyone was able to keep their cool and not explode. That would have made for an uncomfortable parent-teacher conference. Still, who would
Yeah, thanks for worrying about your job more than the safety of other students.
And where in the world did the mutated Grimm come from? I have several theories, and none of them are good news.
Oh, okay, that was it. Thank goodness. That was my least favorite mission so far. That basically was just... yeah, I'm not really digging that one. That one was just a huge fetch. It was kind of a fetch quest in a way. Oh, but now there's better looking areas in the game. Crap. Alright, well, just for the sake of it, there's like other characters in here. But I think... I think... oh, I can finally exit the game. Interesting. Couldn't do that, like, when I was trying to get out of the online area. So, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this stream. You pretty much got an idea of what the game's all about. If you think this might be fun, or you want to, like, or as Nian did, or... oh, no, Dave did. As Dave did, get it for a friend, whether it's for a joke or not. It's, I believe, $30. So, yeah. What I took away from the game is that it feels unfinished. It feels like this game could have been a whole lot more, but as you can tell, it's like almost an incomplete game that's out for $30. So if you have people who are huge RWBY fans and want something on the go that they can play, and then they can also play local multiplayer and online multiplayer and all play through the game together, sure, you will probably get your money's worth out of it. If you're not familiar with the show, you're not going to get a whole lot out of it. There are much better hack and slash games, or much better beat 'em up games. Whichever, or hack and slash, I guess we'll go into. There's better hack and slash games out there for a lot less, or if they are similar priced, you get a lot more content out of it rather than just a very bare bones setup and an incomplete upscaled PS2 look. So, hate to be that harsh on the game, but that's kind of what it is right now. Anyways, so yeah, that'll do it for this stream. I think Noah is streaming right now, so we're gonna go raid him. So we're gonna go and do that. Anyways, tomorrow on the YouTube channel, Sonic Omens video comes out. Also, the Sonic Saturdays will be Sonic Adventure. That'll be this week, and the next week I'll try to do something multiplayer so that way we can have like people joining in, so we could do that. And as for the games I'll be playing the rest of next week, not entirely sure. I'll probably have to go to something that I haven't finished yet and try to beat that game. So yeah, let's do the raid. Yeah, Noah is currently, I think he's just doing a just chatting stream. I'm not entirely sure what's going on right now for his stream, but he's currently doing like like he's streaming the entire month. He'll be doing like charity he's raising money for charity for St. Jude's. So again, that's a good always a good cause, you know, stream for a good cause. It's awesome. I think at some point he's doing like Sonic and RWBY fanfic reading, so that'll be interesting. Dramatic reading, by the way. That's an interesting one. He's also, I believe, has to learn to speedrun Breath of the Wild. I think that was one of his stretch goals, and he actually got past it. Or one of the milestones, and he got through it. So I think he has to do that at some point. So that'll be interesting. He's got a couple special streams coming up, so let's all go raid him. As for my side, thank you all so much for coming by. This game was definitely something. So yeah, I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful and safe day, and I'll see you for some Sonic Saturdays on Saturday. But yeah, take care.